What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're looking at a new coin today, Vero. I don't even know how you say it, to be honest guys. VRA, I'm going to call it that. VRA. So we had this massive dump off over here, double bottomed out, and managed to get back up to it. I'm sure this would have been a technical target back up here. And this is what I'm seeing right now on Quant, so make sure you watch that Quant video. It's doing very similar thing to VRA. So let's get the fibs out. So I'm going to measure this dump off here. I'm going to completely ignore this candle because it's a fat red candle. I'm going to drag my fibs out. And so we were consolidating here in something called an accumulation zone. So this is where all the whales are suppressing the price down on purpose so they can accumulate as much as possible. And once that suppression is gone, lift off basically, and we go and meet certain technical targets. So the key level that you do want to break whenever you place fibs is this level over here, the 618. And I'm not even going to say the number, guys, because I'm just going to say 741 basically. There's too many zeros ahead of it. And so the level that you do want to hold, if we want to go to its bullish targets, is the 1. So I'm going to place that level there now, and that's at 0017. So if you want to reach these targets up here, you have to hold this level, which we did. And you can see we broke above it, met the 1272, overshot that a little bit, but you came back down to the 1. And as long as you hold this, then you will go to the 1618, which was at 006647. So I'm going to put that level out there as well. So this is one of your first targets, and usually it doesn't have to be every single time, but usually over here you do see a bit of an overshoot before a pullback, and you didn't get that pullback, just showing you how parabolic this was moving, which is what you don't really want, because when you go a bit parabolic, when you go a bit vertical, it means that a massive dump is going to come eventually, but it didn't come until you met your technical target here at the 2.272, which was back at the top. And this is what I'm seeing on Quant, guys, which I've just gone through in my video, and I spoke about VRA on that video as well, so take a look at that. Of course, like this video, subscribe, and follow my Twitter page. I'm almost at 300 followers now. Let's get that to 300 followers, and share this with everyone that you know. So we overshot the 2.272 by how much percent? By about 100%. That's insane, guys. And then you've come back down and you had a nasty correction. And the reason why you had this nasty 86% correction, my gosh, that's horrid, was because of this vertical movement. When you go parabolic, this is the result of it. So you basically had like a mini bear market over here back since the start of the year, and we bottomed out in roughly July, just like any of the cryptos. And this formation over here is exactly what we saw on all the other cryptos. So when you go into your bear market, and I'll show you on Bitcoin in a second, the levels that you will come back to are in and around the 1618, the 1414, and I'm going to go to the Bitcoin chart right now. We're going to look at it on the higher time frame. So yeah, perfect. Let's go to the weekly. So we have this previous bear market over here, and look at the target, 2.272. And after you met this 2.272, look where you bottomed out. You lost the 1618, and you came just where you kind of went below the 1618, but you didn't meet the 1414. So you came in between before getting above the 1618, and eventually confirming that was as support with the COVID crash, basically the March COVID crash. So, and that was basically your bottom in and around the 1618 and the 1414. So if we go back to DRA, USD, that's the ticker if you don't know already. Look where you've come back to, the 1618. You didn't come below it, you've actually come a little bit above it. I think you've tested that body, yeah, exactly. So I'm going to draw this zone out now. Look at that, beautiful. Support, and you had this double bottom over here. And let's see what that technical target was out of there. Let's draw a resistance for that. Oh, very small. So yeah, your technical target was the 2.272, which we met, got above it, overshot it, and held that as support. And now we're off, and we need to find new targets for VRA. So we'll do that right now. We measured from here to here. Now I'm going to measure this pump to see where we fell to on the Fibonacci's. So it's not from here, it's from down here where you started your pump. This was our pump up before retracing down to the 382. which was like where your 1618 was, wasn't it, out of that other Fibonacci. So you've come to the 382, you've actually bounced off it exactly, and now we've continued. So just because like the golden zone, or whatever you want to call it, the golden pocket, or whatever you want to call it, is the 618, doesn't have to come down to there. And this is what everyone mistakens. Everyone thinks, yeah, you have to come to the 618. Actually, when you start a new impulsive wave, the most likely one to come to is the 382. So write that down in your notes if you take notes while watching my videos. So yeah, you've bounced off the 382, you've now broken your high. So now that we've broken this high, we know that the dip is done, basically. And of course it's done, because that was done back in July. But so now we have new impulsive wave targets, which I'm going to give you. So first we want to get above the 618, which you've done. So we started climbing up the stairs, got above the 786, overshot that, and come back to the 618. And this is the level that you must see held if you want to go to bullish targets, your bullish targets. And now that we're above that, we've got targets at the 1618. And if you do manage to get above that, maybe correct first, get above it, hold its support, we'll go to the 2.272. So I would say that your target, your first initial target is going to be 19 cent. Look at that already. That will be a percentage gain from where you are right now of 200%. Very nice. But I do see that VRA will go up even higher than this, and so we could see another 1000% gains. Obviously, don't quote me on that one. That's what the fibs are saying, and the fibs don't lie. So of course we're going to meet this target first. It just depends where we top out, basically, where the altcoin is going to top out. But yeah, this is your target at the moment, 2.270, and that's 1000% gains. This is 580% gains. This is 200. So this is the area where I do see VRA getting to before obviously topping out and potentially coming back down to in and around one of these two levels over here. For as your bear market bottom for VRA. So going up the stairs, look where you've bounced off the 1. You've held this swing high, now it's a swing low. Now you're going to meet the target, maybe fall back to that swing high before going to the 2. Potentially having a little dip before going to the 2.270. And then obviously not that low, but your bear market maybe down in and around these zones over here at 19 cents to 12 cents. So let's mark out all those levels for you guys now. So initial target, 19 cent. This is where I'm not personally in VRA, but I'm going to do this TA because obviously a lot of people are interested in this coin right now. I only have like 4 coins at the moment, to be honest. I like having little coins, less coins, more eggs in less baskets, really. So initial target, but then this is my end of bull run target, 72 cent. Of course, we might not get there. We may as well, because what happened here is you start going parabolic, and it's in this movement where you can't predict where it's going to go. It's just going to go vertical until it literally starts dumping off. But let's look at the gains from here. Let's look at the gains from the bottom, guys. And over here you did meet your 2.270, didn't you? Look at that. 21,000%. Oh my gosh. Millionaires being made in this coin. And that was just from the start of 2021. So I'm so confident that this is gonna hit. But these are the levels that you want to be taking profits from. So I'll take profits here at 20 cent or 19 cent. I'll be taking profits at 41 cent, and let's say leave 20-30% for 72 cent. But of course, none of this is financial advice. This is only for educational purposes only. But I hope you enjoyed today's VRA update. I will be bringing out more as we as it goes along. Of course, I only looked at the daily and the weekly today, but I just wanted to give you bull run targets. We'll do like in-depth, like smaller time frame analysis, like on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, as we start going up again, so I can give you new impulsive wave targets to the upside. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.